Good afternoon to all of you, my dear students. In the previous class, we have completed two-port networks like impedance parameters, admittance parameters, that is Z parameter, Y parameter, and condition for reciprocity and symmetry in case of YZ parameter. Also, we have completed ABCD parameter, that is transmission parameter, right? And also completed the condition for reciprocity and symmetry in case of ABCD parameter also. Okay, and we have done different problems on Y parameter, Z parameter, and transmission parameter, that is ABCD parameter. So today we'll start inverse transmission parameter. So is PPT is visible to all of you, this file?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is inverse transmission parameter. In the case of Z and Y parameter representation, one is the dual of other, obviously. Similarly, the transmission parameter and inverse transmission parameter are duals of each other. If instead of quantities V1 and I1, quantities V2 and I2 are expressed in terms of V1 and I1, the resulting parameter A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime are called inverse transmission parameters. And in case of transmission parameter, the notation was ABCD parameter. And case of inverse transmission parameters, the notation is A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime parameters. So one set of equations would result when the voltage and current of the output port are expressed in terms of the voltage and current of the input port. I think you remember what is the representation of ABCD parameter. So here the inverse transmission parameter, the representation will be V2, I2, that will be function of V1, I1. So V2 will be A dash V1 plus B dash minus I2 V2 I2, this will be I1, okay. Mukul, this will be I1, not I2, fine?
Yes,
because
ma'am.
I2 is here, it will be
Ma'am, সেটাই
I1.
ভাবছিলাম।
So this is mistake. I2 that will be equal to C dash V1 plus D dash minus I1. So in matrix form, what will happen? V2, I2, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, V1 minus I1. That is V1 and minus I1. Okay. Now this is the network representation V1, V2. This is minus I1. This is I1 is in this direction because it is minus I1, direction will be opposite of that. And this is I2, that is receiving end. That is two-port network for consideration of inverse transmission parameters. So it is very easy. How can you get A dash and C dash if I1 equals to 0? Okay. So if I1 equals to 0, then you will get A dash and C dash. Now, what is the term? The A dash is called the inverse transmission parameter, and C dash is called forward voltage ratio with sending and open circuited. Sending and open circuited. Forward voltage ratio. I'm sorry. Inverse transmission parameter. This is forward voltage ratio, right? V2 by V1. Okay. And I2 by V1, that is transfer admittance with sending and open circuited, both sending and open circuited. It is called transfer admittance because I by V, that is admittance. Now, similarly, V1, making V1 0, you will get B dash and D dash. So B prime, that will be equal to V2 by minus I1, that is transfer impedance with sending and short circuited because V1 0. And D dash will be equal to I2 by minus I1, V1 also short equal to 0, that means sending and short circuited. So making sending and short circuited, you are getting two parameters, B dash and D dash. So up to this, it is clear to all of you? How can you get the inverse transmission parameter? Making sending and open circuited and sending and short circuited. How can you get it? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So similarly, again in this inverse transmission parameter, you have to prove the condition for reciprocity and symmetry. So this is the circuit. Vs is the source. It will be shorted. Now put the value for the network to be reciprocal. Use the principle of reciprocity. When a voltage source Vs is applied at the sending end and the receiving end is shorted, fine. So what will happen? V1 will be Vs, exactly, and V2 will be 0 because it is shorted, and I2 is equal to minus I2 dash. So put all these value in the equation. In this equation, put the value. Okay, V2 will be what? 0 because shorted. Taina Mukul, V2 is shorted.
Yes, ma'am.
It is shorted. So it is 0. So put 0, A dash Vs minus B dash I1. Similarly, put I2 is equal to minus I2 dash. It will be C dash Vs minus D dash I1. So after simplification, you will get what? I2 dash by Vs, that will be A dash D dash minus B dash D dash divided by B prime. So interchanging the position of excitation and response. Etar maneta ki? Reciprocity, you have to prove that. So interchange korle ki hobe? V1 0 hobe, V2 Vs hobe. Initially what was there? V1 chilo Vs and V2 chilo 0. So interchange holo, right? Is
Yes,
it clear,
ma'am.
Nandini?
Yes, ma'am.
So I1 equal to minus I1 dash. Hence B dash equal to Vs equal to B I1 dash. Put the all these value in the previous equation. Follow it. I1 dash B by Vs, that will be equal to 1 by B. So in order to make the network reciprocal, what to do? The left hand sides of equation 1 and 2 should be identical. So remember the equation 2, 1 by B I1 dash by Vs. Now come 1. This is this. So if these two equations is reciprocal, then what will happen? A dash D A prime D prime minus B prime C prime, that will be equal to 1, right? So if you make it in matrix form, you will get A dash D dash B dash C dash, that is equal to 1. Okay, minus. So this is the condition for the network to be reciprocal. From the definition of symmetry, from the Z parameter point of view, Z11 equals to Z22. Already you have done it. Okay. And what is Z22? V2 by I2 provided I1 0. You know. Now, if you put here I2 equals to 0, V1 by I1. So in this case, what is happening? I2 equals to 0, A dash V1 minus B dash I1 by C dash V1 minus D dash I1. How can you get it? Any clue? How can you get it? Z22. Z11, that will be equal to Z22. So what was Z11? V1 by I1, I2 0. Exactly. So now this V1 by I1, I2 0 and Z11, that will be equal to Z22. So Z22 will be equal to Z11. Fine. So V1 by I1. কি কিছু বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, মানে দুটোকে রিজলভ করে তারপর ইকুয়েট করে দেওয়া হচ্ছে।
Exactly. Z22 will be Z11. এবার Z22 তুই জানিস কি? V2 by I2.
V2 by
And
I2.
Z11 means V1 by I1. So equate these two terms.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually have to do yourself. Until and unless you will do manually, it will not be clear. Okay, you will do it manually. So ultimately you'll be able to get the condition for symmetry, that is equal to A prime, that is equal to D prime. Okay, so after this, it is, I don't know, clear or not. You have to go through all the details. Now ABCD parameter is over. Come to hybrid parameters. Definitely we'll do problems on ABCD parameter. Until unless we do problem, it will not be clear. So like ABCD parameter, hybrid parameters is represented by H parameter, small h. that would find wide uses in electronic circuits. I think you are acquainted with hybrid parameters in analog circuit. Am I right? Abhishek, have you studied an hybrid parameter in analog circuit?
Yes, ma'am.
So anybody can tell me what is hybrid parameter and what is the use of that? I think sir has told you during analog electronics transistor, and during the model of transistor he has introduced you the hybrid parameters, right?
Yes, ma'am.
ম্যাম অ্যাম্পলিফায়ারের ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিক্স বের করতে পারে হাইব্রিড প্যারামিটার
মানে ট্রানজিস্টর ওরিয়েন্টেড জিনিস, তাই তো?
ট্রান্সফার অফ রেজিস্ট্যান্স
One set of equation result when the voltage of the input port and the current of the output port are expressed in terms of the current of the input port and the voltage of the output port. Just দেখো hybrid, মানে V1 I2 I1 V2, hence it is called hybrid. তোমাদের যেমন হাইব্রিড ক্লাসের কনসেপ্ট হচ্ছে না, সেরকম this is also hybrid. So why it is called hybrid? One set of equations result when the voltage of the input port and the current of the output port, right, are expressed in terms of the current of the input port and voltage of the output port. Clear? So the hybrid parameter of the two-port network in this figure, I1 V1, I2 V2, that is equal to V1 will be equal to what? Because this is the function H11 I1 plus H12 V2, H21 I1 plus H22 V2, right? That is V1 and I2. Okay. Up to this clear? So V1 I2 in matrix form, what will happen? H11 H12 H21 H22. Obviously I1 V2. This is I1 and V2. Okay. So similarly, it is very clear. If you make V2 equal to 0, then you will get what? H11 and H21. V2 equals to 0 means the receiving and shorted. The input impedance with the output short circuited. Okay. So H11 that is V1 by I1 and H21 that is I2 by I1. That is forward current gain, I2 by I1, forward current gain with the output short circuited. That is V2 0 means output short circuited. That is the reverse voltage gain, V1 by V2 provided I1 0. That is the input, input in open circuited. I1 equals to 0. Again, input open circuited I1 making I1 equals to 0, you will get H22. So the output admittance with the input open circuited, this is the value. The parameters are determined dimensionally mixed, and for this reason are termed hybrid parameters. Okay, why it is called hybrid? So here we will come here H11 H12 V2. Do you remember this symbol in dependent source? Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
I think somebody
Yes,
has
ma'am.
told ma'am we are very confused regarding dependent, independent. I have heard it. Anybody from your end has told me? We are puzzled with dependent sources. Anybody has told me? I don't remember. H21 I1. So this is I2. This is the equivalent circuit representation of H parameters. Okay. So the usefulness of the H parameter in representing the transistors for determining H11 and H21 are made under short circuit conditions at port 2. It is relatively more difficult to make measurements with port 2 open circuited. Okay. Now again we have come here condition for reciprocity and symmetry. So you'll do it making V1 equal to Vs, V2 0, I2 is equal to minus I2 dash. Then again V1 will be 0 and V2 will be Vs. Like this you will do it, and come Vs, that is will be H11 I1 minus I2 dash, that will be equal to H21 I1. So you have to do manually. Until unless you do it, it will not be solved. Okay, it will not be clear. I2 dash by Vs, that is equal to minus H21 by H11, obviously. So interchanging the position of excitation and response V1 will be 0, V2 will be Vs. Already I have told you I1 equal to minus I1 dash. So V1 equals to 0. Okay. Then it will be minus H11 I1 dash plus H12 Vs, and putting the value of what? H11, what was there? V1 is equal to H11 I1 and H12 V2. So come here. Minus I1 dash you have put here because I1 equal to minus I1 dash. Okay. So from this definition of the principle of reciprocity, the left hand side of equations 1, this is, and equation 2 should be same, as leads to the condition for reciprocity. So if you compare these two, then you will get H21 that is equal to minus H12. And the condition for symmetry is obtained from the Z parameters, that is Z11 that is equal to Z22, right? So Z1 and V1 by I1, already you have told in this explanation in case of inverse transmission parameter. I think you remember that. So H11 equal to this. Put the value of this one and V1 by I1, it is equal to 0. Put it here. Then you will be able to get this, and delta is that is equal to H11 H22 minus H12 H21. Okay, similarly Z22 that is equal to V2 by I2, 1 by H22. The condition for symmetry will be Z11 that is equal to Z22, where delta is that is equal to 1. Delta means H11 H22 minus H21 H12. So this is for inverse transmission parameter. So inverse hybrid parameter. No, this is hybrid parameter, not inverse. So we have completed the derivation for inverse transmission parameter, that is A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. After that, hybrid parameters and the condition for reciprocity and symmetry in these two parameters. Okay. Then we will do problems on these parameters.